in the middle of London in a place called Knightsbridge. This place is mostly known for this big department store called Harrods, which attract all wealthy people of the world. They celebrate this James Bond, which has a license to kill. He can kill. Maybe the same license that the pilot of some helicopters got during the Iraq War. They could shoot anyone with a license to kill. Maybe this is what we are celebrating here. James Bond is a model because actually every kid's dream to be James Bond, to save the world. James Bond is fighting to have this planet saved from people who wanted bad things. Here you can buy a perfume that might create you the desire of power, or maybe the capacity of power. Here you have a dominated woman. I don't know if we could have this scene in Sweden. There is a woman on the floor, dominated, crawling like a snake, a golden snake, and a guy standing dominating her. I don't know if it's a metaphor of power of the man and the woman. This is shown like a model of behavior we are promoting as good. Here you have another woman. She's creeping on the floor, but she's creeping like a slave. She's creeping like she's dominate. She's maybe she got money to creep on this floor. I didn't hear about the Swedish government trying to trial Harrods to expose and promote such value in the window in the middle of London. I don't know if any woman felt offended by seeing that. Fame is it's one of the most important value connect with power and showing and exhibiting. Normally she used very much an aesthetic of torture. The video of Lady Gaga could look that they are taken in a jail in Guantanamo. She's playing with this power, sexuality, nakedness, lamps of interrogating lamps. Spying tools, so spying tools is also shown as something valuable. In Harrods they have a department where you can put microphone in other people's room, you can spy them, you can do all kind of things. They are promoting this in this department store as a luxury product. So spying is like a perfume of Lady Gaga, is a part of what is good, like the fame, like the license to kill, like the sexuality of the dominating woman. James Bond is a hero, but what is a bit cynical and ironical is that in this next building, just beside this James Bond campaign for this very rich shop, is a prisoner of what is maybe the modern James Bond, the James Bond of our time. Maybe he's like an artist. We don't know, he's the biggest artist of our time, or maybe he's not understood, but maybe this is the real James Bond is a prisoner in this building. This is the Ecuadorian embassy, and Julian Assange, which has been revealing with some special spying tools, we could call them nearly secret weapons, has been revealing what's going on in this planet and what things of killing are going on. For doing that, what we could call the modern James Bond, the real one, it's not a movie character, is a prisoner in this building. He cannot come out. If you go out, he will be catched and probably sent to torture in America via Sweden. It's very strange that maybe the new James Bond, it's just behind this window and actually cannot come out. It's about exposing crime, bad people. What can we expose? For example, I thought that I was educated that if I see a gang, let's say, attacking an old lady, I should report that to the police. If I see some people killing some civilian from an helicopter, I should report that from the police. And meanwhile, I'm educated about that. I understood that this guy behind, called Julian Assange, He's basically stuck here and living like a prisoner. He cannot come out here because he has exposed crime. So actually, by exposing to the authority or to the public, to the media, crimes, he's a criminal himself. So it's very confusing about what to say to the children and what to give them as a model. So if the model is, for example, James Bond, which is exposed at the end of this world in Harold, if the model is James Bond, like great seducer, dominating woman, killing, torturing, having weapon, jumping with explosion, or if Julian Assange living here with peaceful tools like computer and data tools. Here we could reflect of what we could expose and not expose. We can, for example, expose this almost naked woman with a sexual desire, with a gun. We can expose these kind of things in the middle of the street, it's okay. But we can expose, for example, that if we are rich, we show how rich we are by buying some expensive stuff in this shop, and we make sure that this is very visible. We can, for example, expose this very nice car, a very expensive car, to show our degree of wealth. But we might not be able to expose like this guy has tried to do, like Julian Assange tried to do. We might not be allowed to expose if there is some crimes that are committed, and if they are unfair, we cannot tell it. We live in transparency, democracy, but it's not everything that can be exposed.